Today we are going to see another interview question. What is hoisting in JavaScript? Hoisting in JavaScript is a mechanism where the variables and the function declarations are moved to the top of their scope. In JavaScript, we have a different scopes. We have a block scope, we have a function scope, we have a global scope, we have a local lexical scope, and we have a module scope. So let us get started. Variables, those are declared with a var, get hoisted, and the variables, those are declared with a let and the cons, does not get hoisted. Meaning, only the variable declarations are moved to the top of their scope, not the value associated to them. So let us get started with an example. So I'll create a variable where first name. I'll not assign a value to the variable and I'll try to access this variable here. Let's see what we'll be getting an output for this one. So let me save it and run the code. Node. So you see, we get it as an undefined. Now let me assign a value to this variable and see whether we are able to access a value associated to that variable. Let me run the code one more time. You see, we are not able to access a um, we are not able to access the value of that variable. But if I try to take this and put it over here, now we will be able to access the value of that variable. So it is not throwing us an error, it is giving us an undefined. So what happens is, like in the JavaScript, the code gets executed synchronously, that is nothing but line by line. So when we created our variable called as the first name with the var keyword, the memory space get occupied for this name, and at the first time it return as an undefined, but when the code gets run, the value get assigned to this one. So let me just show you what it means after the execution, and I'll give this here before the execution. So now let me clear the terminal and rerun the code. You see, before the execution, we got it as an undefined. The moment the JavaScript code got executed, we got an output. This is a hoisting with a var. So variable, those are declared with the var keyword, get hoisted. And it is always advised not to declare any of your variable with a var. Will we be able to achieve the same thing with a let and the const? No. Variable those are declared with a let and the const does not get hoisted. So let's get started with a let and the const. Let me declare a variable. Let me declare a variable with a let. Let name is equals to Ravi, and let now let's try